welcome to my channel. My name is Bailey and I'm the owner of Goo Goo Goods. Today's video is going to be another craft fair vlog, and I actually have a 2-day event this weekend in Bradenton, Florida. And since it is 2 days, I've decided to break it up into 2 videos. So this video is going to be day 1 of that event. So right now it is actually Friday afternoon. It's around 6 o'clock and Ethan packed my car and I'm headed to go down there right now. We decided kind of last minute that I should probably just like spend the night instead of driving back. So it's gonna be a long weekend where I am just kind of by myself doing stuff, and Ethan and the boys are gonna be batching it up here. So I'm about to head down there right now. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm excited. The car is definitely like stocked to the T of stuff. So I hope it goes good. I'm gonna head on down there and I will check in tomorrow morning when it's time to go. Good morning. It is day 1 of the Fire Charity Fishing Tournament. I don't know if I actually like mentioned what the name of the event was, like the 2-day event. So the event this weekend is in Bradenton, Florida, and it's a 2-day, it's like a charity fishing tournament for the fire department, I think. So that is what I'm going to this morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning and it's about 18 to 20 minutes away from the hotel that I stayed at. I mentioned this in the last video. I don't think I mentioned it in my intro, that I originally tried to find like something closer to the event, but it was gonna be like way more expensive than staying here. And this place was pretty nice. It feels very safe. I like that. It feels very safe. And it was like not as expensive as trying to get close enough. But there was an Airbnb that I was gonna book, and like with the 2 nights it was gonna be like $200, and I was like, that's great. And then I kind of like went to go to check out, and it was like the total was gonna be around like 400, like 450 or something like that. And I was like, that's weird, that doesn't really make any sense. And the cleaning fee was gonna be like $230, and it's like, it's just a single person there for 2 nights. Why would the cleaning fee be $229? So that was really weird. So I didn't book that, so I just got this hotel that's like close by-ish. I don't remember what it's called, and I can't see the name of it right now. But I stayed here last night and it was pretty good, and I'm gonna stay here tomorrow night, obviously. And it was comfortable. I had a good night's sleep. So I think what I'm gonna do on the way over there is stop at a McDonald's and get a McGriddle and a big cup of water to put into my water bottle. I think that's gonna be the game plan. So like I said, it takes about 18 to 20 minutes to get there, and if I run to McDonald's, I'm gonna be making good time because they're gonna close it off for vendors to come in at 10. So I have a ton of time, and in the email it said that they have people there to help you unload your car. So if I have people there like can help me unload my car like directly in my spot, like I'm good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack you up, and I'm gonna head to McDonald's, and I will see you when I get there.
Something's in the air, I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now they're looking
off the ground, left me on the floor. Hard to resist, got me looking like this, like no one before. 'Cause I must be strong, 'cause this might go on for long. 'Cause I was wrong, and he's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own. Left on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone.
I'm not fully set up yet, but it's about to start, so I kind of want to show you what I have so far. And the only things that I'm really trying to finish right now is I need to bag some stuff. So that is what it is looking like. That is my rack outside. I'm doing the whole Z layout thing again, but then I have like these shelves. So I don't know, it's a Z plus an I. So that's what we're looking like. So I need to bag some more of these shirts to put them on the rack. I've got my grid wall inside here. And then I thought I only packed these 2 bags, but I found the rest in a box. So I've got my table kind of set up like this. So I've got the things that I can hang, like I've got one of each size on this hanger, and then I've got the rest right here. And I took all these off the hanger so that I could have extra hangers for my t-shirts. So I might do that for these sweatshirts too. So I just have those right there, and then I've got the extra t-shirts. I've got 1 kid shirt hung up. And then I've got 2 sizes of my manatee. I think I have my other sizes over there, or I think they might be like in one of these boxes, because I'm pretty sure I have more than that. And then I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my tank tops. I want to hang them up. That's why I'm thinking about taking these sweatshirts off and hanging up the tank tops. So I kind of need to like clear the space a little bit to make room for my folding bag. But yeah, so far that's what we are looking like. It is quite a spicy day today, so pretty hot, pretty hot. 12 o'clock check-in, and we're not doing super great so far. We just had one sale at $25 for a t-shirt to Amanda, who's another vendor here, who's also a subscriber here on YouTube. So what's up, girl? So not a super great start. She was telling me it's kind of like slow in the morning, and then it kind of picks up in the afternoon. So hopefully that's true, because I would like to leave today with less stuff than I brought, obviously. So it took me forever to get set up, and kind of like a weird thing related to unloading the car. They were kind of holding cars back and not letting them come in. So I sat in my car for like 20 minutes waiting for them to let me inside, or like let me down the street. And I could get it if there were a bunch of cars in here trying to unload, but there weren't like any cars blocking the way. So it was just a little bit weird. I'm very, very hot. I drank all my water, and I don't know if I'm gonna voice over this, but I took like a quick little break to eat that McDonald's, and I probably showed you. I sat down to like take like a little break while setting up, because I was just like really overheated. I needed to kind of like sit down and get my bearings. And I had ordered an egg and cheese, or a sausage, egg and cheese McGriddle meal. And I got 2 sausage and egg and cheese McMuffins. There's a couple things. I don't like egg McMuffins. And the egg, I like egg scrambled. I don't like it when it's kind of like the white and then the yellow is like boiled. Like, I don't like that. So that was really annoying. And my thoughts are, if I'm gonna eat unhealthy, I want it to be good. So I just like peeled the sausage and cheese off of it and ate that. And I drank all my water. I'm drinking my Alani now. I brought 2 Coke Zeros, so hopefully I'll stay hydrated. Now that I'm kind of like sitting down, I have my fan on me, it's not too bad. Yeah, it was pretty spicy while I was setting up, but now that I am settled with my fan, I feel a lot better. I'll have to find out where the bathroom is. Typically, I like to go to the bathroom before things start, but I don't know like what I'm exactly feeling today, because I thought there'd be a lot more people here right now. My goal for today is definitely $1,000, and my goal for the whole weekend is at least $1,500. Because I'd like to cover the expenses obviously related to coming down here. I think that includes like gas and food and the hotel and then the price of the event itself. But then I also want to like be able to cover the cost of my goods sold. So hopefully that goes good. I don't know. So yeah, so that is the current situation. I'm gonna plop down here for a little bit. I need to finish price tagging stuff, but I'm just gonna take a little rest, because I do not want to get overheated, have a heat stroke, and pass out. And yeah, I don't want that to be my future. So I'm just gonna chill for a second, drink my drink, and I think I'm just gonna write the prices on these. That's gonna be my task while I sit down. So yeah, hopefully it goes good. I also meant to mention I got like an injury on my hand. So I guess I should have seen it coming. So my little IKEA crates, one of them, like the handle has been kind of like popping off, and I've just been like hammering it back. And I should probably like check to make sure that the nails aren't sticking out, because I put it back together. Well, actually that's how I hurt my hand. I was putting it back together, and instead of getting my hammer, I was just like, let me just like try to bang it with my hand, use my hand as a hammer to get the nail back in, and it cut it and it started to bleed. And I was like, of course. And also while I was setting up the shirt display thing, I like hit my neck with one of the shelves. I went like doing, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like trying to get hurt while I'm like 3 hours away from home. So yeah, so that was kind of annoying. But yeah, I'm feeling better now, but I have a little bit of an ouchie. 1 o'clock check-in, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty stressed out right now. So we just had that one sale to Amanda earlier, so far we're sitting at the whole $25, and that's a little stressful because I mean, we really only have like 5 more hours today, which I mean, I guess is enough time to make that money back, but there's just not very many people walking around this way. I don't know if everyone's just down by the waterfront. So I'm a little bit stressed out about that. I guess like, you know, I want my goal to be $1,000. So that's like my big goal for today is $1,000. But like honestly, I'm gonna lower it to hopefully like $500 so that I can cover my expenses of like my travel, my hotel, my food, and everything like that, like I was saying. But I'm feeling a little bit defeated. I'm a little bit stressed out because I do not want this to go bad, because I put a lot of energy and effort into not only this week preparing for it, but the actual coming down to the event. So hopefully it picks up like Amanda said. If not, I don't know, it's gonna be really, really stressful. So I'm gonna put you up and kind of show you what the traffic is looking like outside of the booth. There's no traffic coming in my booth, I'll tell you that, but I'll set you up and kind of let you see what the situation is outside. So unfortunately, I am still just at that one sale, and I was talking to a vendor across from me, and she was saying that they've not had any sales today either, and their thing is really cute. It's like a little like custom t-shirt and hat bar. It's really cute. It's like a little van. I'll show you that later probably. I might do my vendor corner with them tomorrow, but it's not looking really good. And they were saying that people told them that tomorrow is supposed to be really, really good too, and that like Saturday, like they changed locations or something. And she was saying that like they thought that people weren't coming out today, they're gonna come out tomorrow. And my thing is like, then why'd they have it set up today? So I'm a little bit stressed out about that. So I don't like that. I guess I'm gonna go do my vendor corner real quick. I'm gonna calm down for just a second because I just got up and did a couple of things, so I'm a little bit heated. So I'm gonna let the fan blow on me for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go do a vendor corner. What is your name and what is your business?
Amanda, and it's a Carla project.
And tell me all about what you got here, Amanda.
This is a lot of fiber arts. We started the project a couple years ago to help my daughter with gross motor skills. So we started with the bracelets. She's on the spectrum, and everything we did was our project. So it's just grown, and now we're at a point where some of the items give back a 30% profit to Autism Society. And we're just trying to keep going with it.
What is your favorite item that you sell, you think?
Probably my manatees.
Ooh, do you have any manatees with you today?
I'm making a few now.
So cute.
So this is my own pattern. I stock to the local stores with it.
Very cool. So what would you say is the hardest part about crocheting?
Finding time to get everything done.
I feel that. I feel that in my soul for sure. And then what sort of events do you like to do best? Do you like to kind of do these like big events, kind of like the tournaments, or kind of more?
I like big events. I don't like staying in one spot. I like to go around because I feel like if you're stuck in one spot, you don't get to see the different clientele and the different feedback from everyone else.
And what is your favorite thing about being an artist?
Getting to just, if I'm frustrated, I can choose macrame with like tight knots, and if I'm like more calm and serene, I can do more like a cascading piece or like colorful. So
Very
being creative.
cool. And then where can we find you on socials?
a.parlin.project
And then
on Instagram, Facebook, or Etsy.
very perfect. And then are we gonna kill it tomorrow?
I'm hoping so.
I hope
Or
so
else I might
too.
cry.
Awesome, thank you so much. 4 o'clock check-in. I didn't check in at 3 because I didn't have any sales in that time. So right now we're at about $132. So that's better than nothing because I definitely thought I was gonna end today at 0. But I'm moving my chair to the front of my tent because it's like way cooler over there. I thought if I was sitting back here out of the sun and like with my fan on that it would feel good. But my tent walls are keeping the sun out, but it is keeping the wind out as well. So I'm gonna go sit out there and see if I can feel a little better. I was definitely feeling a lot of negativity and downness, but now I've got some water in me and I'm gonna go sit in that chair and hopefully cool down, and maybe we'll get some more sales. I'll probably like periodically come in here and like slowly pack stuff up, I think, but they don't want us to break down until 6. So I've got like 2 more hours, so I hope I start to feel a little bit better, and maybe I'm gonna make my goal 300 for the day. So let's see if I can make like $200 more in the next 2 hours. So I'm back at my hotel and I packed up pretty much all of my inventory into my car and just left like my display stuff. I took down the shelf and I just kind of like put it on top of the table and covered it with a sheet, and then I lowered my booth to like the lowest setting. Had I known or like thought about the fact that I could leave my tent up overnight, I probably would have gotten a 4th wall. So a lot of people put on all 4 walls and they just left their tent up, but like I don't have a 4th wall. So I just lowered it and put all my weights on it and just kind of like laid everything down in there. So there aren't like any rainstorms in the forecast, so hopefully everything's good. So today was not very good. So hopefully tomorrow goes better. I think I don't know if I said this, but like I ended up at the end of the day at like 120-ish. So not great. Could have been worse, but definitely could have been better. My thoughts are, they kept saying, like all like the market people kept being like, oh, like tomorrow's gonna be like so good. Like, you know, typically Sundays are like so good, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, like if they weren't anticipating it being very good today, then like why'd they have us set up today if they thought that like tomorrow was gonna be the thing to do? So I'm a little bit upset about that, but a huge game changer that definitely like made the rest of the day so that I could stay the whole time, because a bunch of people started packing up and left early. But what helped me stay the whole time pretty much is I'd been sitting like in the corner with my fan, and I kind of thought of like being out of the sun and in that corner with my fan is like would would be like what kept me the coolest. But I set up, there was like a vendor in front of me and this other vendor guy put their chairs kind of like in my shade, like where my tent ended, there was a tree and there's a bunch of shade over there. So like they got like kind of over like in my, kind of like close to my tent. So I went and I sat over there with them and it was so much better. It felt so good. Like I'm telling you, it completely changed my whole life even, because like it's definitely crazy how heat can affect you emotionally and physically too, but like emotionally for me sometimes the heat, I was about to be like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna pack up and leave and like, you know, not come back tomorrow. But with the breeze and the shade from the tree, significantly better than being under the tent. So I guess tomorrow I'm just gonna like sit out there and not actually sit in my tent, which is fine. But hopefully tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow has a huge gap to fill from today, because my goal still for the whole weekend is 1,500, and even that's a little bit low, I guess, considering like my new expenses, like with the hotel and everything like that. But my idea originally was to break this video up into 2 videos, because I thought like today was gonna go buck wild and I was gonna have like a lot of things to talk about, but I didn't. So this is just gonna be 1 video. So I'm gonna include today's stuff and then tomorrow's stuff too. So tomorrow you can get there at like 6:30 and they close the gate to people dropping stuff off at 9:30. So I'll probably just like leave at the same time I did today, because all I have to do is like put my stuff back up. But I did a lot of bagging and tagging in the last kind of like hour or 2. I pretty much just like folded all of my shirts, like made sure that they were in bags, which will make it easier to do stuff tomorrow too. So that is the game plan. I think tonight I'm gonna run to Publix and get some Gatorade, because I also think that I could probably drink some, or just get like some bottled water, because I think that also could have helped. The people in front of me, they had like a bunch of bottled water and they like were giving it to me, and I did have like Cokes that I could drink, but I should probably also just drink water. And I got water from McDonald's this morning, but maybe I should have gotten a couple and put it in my water bottle. But yeah, so day 1 of the fire charity tournament was not so great. So hopefully tomorrow's better. Like literally everyone just kept being like, oh, like Sundays when it really gets crazy. And it's like, okay, well, like, why did we come here on Saturday then? So yeah, so I think it was a very universal experience that today is not good. Yeah, so I will check in tomorrow morning when I am setting up and show you day 2 of the fire charity fishing tournament. I saw a bunch of people with fishing rods. I didn't see a fish. I didn't see a single fish, so I don't know. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday. So I'm leaving my hotel right now. It was the Wood Spring Suites and it was nice. It was a good stay. So right now it's almost 8 o'clock and I think I'm gonna head to the Starbucks across the street and get some water and maybe a coffee just to start the day. I'm not like super hungry, so I don't know if I'm gonna get anything to eat, but I need to be over there. They're gonna close the gates at like 9:30, so I just have to get over there and like drop all my stuff off in my area and then get set up again. So hopefully today goes better. My goal for today is gonna be like $1,500, because I need to be making that to make back what I paid to be here and then cover cost of goods. So if I don't make like $1,500, I'm gonna be a little bit perturbed. But yeah, so that is my check-in for this morning. I'm wearing just like that little pink dress that's from Amazon. So hopefully it goes good today. I decided to like wear this instead of the other thing I brought, because I felt like I was getting a little bit sunburn yesterday, and if I can cover my chest with my hair and cover my shoulders with this, I should be good. I didn't get like too sunburned, but I didn't want to push it today. So yeah, so that is the current situation. So I'm gonna head over there and hopefully today goes a lot better. So I'm all set up and ready for day 2. Pretty much the same exact thing as yesterday, except I've decided to move my grid wall out here. I might scoot it over a little bit more so people can see the Respect the Manatee or Respect the Locals a little bit better. But yeah, it's pretty much the same since I didn't like really sell anything yesterday. So I just had to put everything back out. I kind of changed up this a little bit. I put the Florida girly shirts on that. So yeah, it's pretty hot and spicy. I think what I'm going to do is wipe my hands and then take my chair, and I actually went to pick up McDonald's. I wasn't really feeling like going to Starbucks. So I'm gonna take my chair and put it outside and put my fan on me and eat my breakfast. Also, it starts at 11 today and it's only like 9:40, so I do have some time. So I actually brought my laptop, so I'm gonna work on editing my videos and stuff like that. So hopefully the breeze hits me and I cool down because I'm pretty hot, but now that I'm gonna be not moving around as much, hopefully I cool down some. Okay, so a couple of updates. It is noon right now, so technically it's been going on for an hour. There's nobody here. So kind of like a weird thing and something that's kind of frustrated me a little bit is that in the email, they were very specific about how like you needed to be here and be set up. It started at 11, but the doors, like the gates to get in, were gonna close at 9:30. So I busted it over here to get in here so I could unload. And that was just false. So like, people were coming in here at 10, 10:30, 10:45, still pulling their cars in here. And I was like, I've been sitting here in the hot for like hours because I was told that we had to be here. So I'm a little bit frustrated about that. And this is definitely shaping up to be way worse than the mall, because at least with the mall I could go home and like it wouldn't take me long to get home and like pay for a hotel. But like today is just like, or this whole weekend has just been so bad. And so me and the people in front of me, the girls with like the shirt bus, they were talking about how like one of them like passed out on the way home from like heat exhaustion or something. But this is very, very stressful, and they said that they think that if they don't really have any sales, they're just gonna like pack up at 2, and I kind of feel like I'm gonna do that too. So that'll be 2 weekends of me doing something that I do not like to do. But yeah, if I've made no sales by 2, I'm definitely packing up and like moving the gate and coming in here and packing up my stuff, because like this is unreasonable to ask us to sit out here for 2 days with no customers. So I'd rather be able to pack up and get in my car and just go home and like see my kids and see my husband, because I literally have not seen my kids. It'll be like a whole day from yesterday. But if I got home like after this ended, it'd be like 2 whole days of not seeing them. So I just like want to pack up and go home at this point. But I'm gonna give it 2 more hours. I may give it an hour and a half, and like at 1:30 reevaluate and see what I want to do, maybe slowly pack up. But it is also really annoying because I brought so much stuff because I anticipated it being really good, that like my car is going to be really annoying to pack up. So it is what it is, I guess. I'm going to try to make sure that I pack everything as tight as possible so that things go in the car really good. So yeah, so that is the current situation, kind of a womp womp, but at least my McDonald's order was right today. But that's also another thing, I had to like eat out, so that's an extra expense. So not pleased with that. So let's hope that I make a couple sales in the next couple of hours. I still feel like even if I do make a couple sales, I'm still gonna head out. But yeah, I'll update you on how I'm feeling, how I'm thinking. Maybe I'll put you in the corner just a little bit and kind of show you what it's looking like. But yeah, there is absolutely nobody here. So I'm obviously home, and to say this weekend was a major disappointment would be an understatement. It's crazy because I know I said that last week that the mall event was like the worst event I've ever done. This one definitely takes the cake. So I definitely am in the negative for this weekend. I ended up on Sunday selling like 1 tumbler or whatever. So the fee to do it was like $80. And with my hotel and my travel, I probably spent around like $500 in total, I think, or probably a little bit over 500 if you're including the vendor fee. And so I made at the end of everything around like 150. So yeah, that was really, really bad. So basically a bunch of other vendors around me at like 1 o'clock were just like peacing out. So I said, yeah, that's peacing out is going to be definitely what I need to do. So I packed up all my stuff and I got my car, and they said they were going to have it closed off, but it was not closed off. Like the barricade was open, so I was able to drive my car in there, and I knew the barricade was open because I saw like other people drive away, like come pack their cars and then leave. So I got in there and I packed all my stuff up in my car, and I left, I guess around like, I guess I was out of there by 2:30. So definitely that was insane. There was literally no one there, and I kind of got a little bit of an update from my vendor friend Amanda, who's there. She texted me and she said that like after she had already packed up and left, she got a text from one of her vendor friends who was trying to leave, and apparently there was like 2 entrances or something like that, so like people could go in this other way to go straight to the fishing stuff. They didn't even have to come past us, so we had no foot traffic because no one needed to go that way. But they found out that like the vendors were packing up early and leaving, so they decided to like take one of the cop cars and like park it in front of the exit, so people who were already packed up and had their cars in there weren't letting them leave. I'll put the picture that she sent me up here. They were literally like blocking people from leaving. They were upset that people were bringing their cars back in there, but they were making it so that the people couldn't leave. So like make it make sense, but I will never do that event again. A couple things that I've kind of learned, I guess, from that. If it's far away from me and it would require me to stay overnight and put in that effort, it has to be marketed as a market. It can't just be like an event that has vendors. It has to be specifically a market. So that's the first caveat I have. And then also like I'm really annoyed at the organizers, because how could it be so bad? Like why, or if they were anticipating it only being busy on Sunday, why did they make us come on Saturday and set up? And if they were anticipating it being only really busy in the afternoon on Sunday, they told us that we needed to be in there, and they were closing the gate at 9:30, but people were rolling up like well after 10:30. So it's like, I literally wasted 2 days of my life, and I guess like 2.5 because I had to drive down there on Friday. But they made us come so early and they wanted us to stay like so late. So it's like, I don't really understand what the situation was, or like why like the organizers didn't come by and talk to anybody. And like, I don't know, it was just really, really weird, because they were like being like weird about people leaving on Sunday, but on Saturday people kind of like packed up and left early too, and they didn't say anything. So it was just, all in all, just a really horrible experience. So the Bradenton Fire Charity Fishing Tournament, if you're ever thinking about doing it, don't do it. Don't. Save your mental happiness. Don't do it. So that is the recap of this weekend's market. It was really, really bad and really, really unfortunate. They said that it was like in a new location this year, and that might have something to do with it, but I feel like even if it was in a different location, how could it be so much worse than last year? I don't really know what could be different, what could be changed to make it better, but I will not be doing that again. I don't have luck in Bradenton, because I did Friendly City Flea in Bradenton, and that wasn't very good either, which is surprising because people say they do it and they say it's really, really good, but the day I did it, there was nobody there. So that's kind of the situation. This weekend I have something at this place called Kava Culture in Lake Mary. So it's pretty close by to me. I think it's in Lake Mary. It's pretty close by, and it's like 3 to 9 p.m. So it'll be a good change of pace to have something kind of later in the day that's a little bit cooler, hopefully, and close by. So that's going to be a much needed break. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here and go ahead and get started on my weekly stuff, because it is actually Monday. I did not film when I got back because I was toast, and I'm still pretty toast today. I think my body is like reacting to how annoyed it was this weekend and like how hot it was, and I am like a little bit sunburned. I don't even know if you can like really tell. I like put like Aquifer on my face to help keep me hydrated. But yeah, so that is how it went. Hopefully this week goes better. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was like way off base for what I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be making 2 videos showing you how good I was doing. So it just kind of collapsed on itself. But I did finish Catching Fire and I started Mockingjay, so that's good. I also started Fourth Wing, and I'm not very far into it, and I don't know if it's just like the narrator or what, but it's starting a little cringe, so I kind of just like didn't listen to it and just started Mockingjay. So I'm working on that right now, and I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and film my Patreon video for the month. So that's what I'm gonna get started with. I'm gonna go ahead and stop ranting because I said I was gonna end this video. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more behind the scenes small business content and craft fair vlogs. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!
Take a train or I just